We're finally starting to warm up, but many tri-state businesses were benefiting from the brutal cold earlier this week. Local 12 meteorologist Scott Dimick shows us how some local businesses are still profiting from the biggest cold snap in years.
The cold snap this past week has basically quadrupled the amount of service work we would normally do during winter weather.
Chris Zimmer and his employees at Zimmer Heating and Cooling have been working hard to keep up with failing furnaces all week.
Traditionally, we're a 40 to 50-hour work week. This week, we're probably pushing 80.
The parking lot of Icon Property Rescue and Restoration in Milford is usually filled with trucks, but nearly all of their trucks are out this week after getting flooded with calls.
Average day, probably 2 or 3 calls, and this week we had 162 calls in 24 hours. The biggest problem that we're facing is the lack of equipment.
But those are the usual suspects. One place you may not have thought of that is counting their extra profits by the slice thanks to the recent cold snap: pizza delivery.
It has been awesome. We've been busy every day. Some of our stores have seen a 100% increase for the cold. Other ones at 50 plus.
Rain or shine, warm or cold, pizza's always in my forecast. I'm meteorologist Scott Dimick. Local 12 News.
Not supposed to speak with your mouth full, Scott.